Yes, respected friends, welcome one more day. Every day is going on, moving. Thank God we are duly coming and studying Gita. When we finish it and look back, there will be a great contentment that such a great text has been studied by us. And the talks are available in YouTube for reference at any time. And while talking or listening to this Gita, if knowledge is gained by us, how wonderful it would be. No more we are ignorant like the earlier. And if we are convinced of this knowledge, we are in a higher stage. And the which knowledge which is convinced, if we are implementing it, then we have become practical. And when that implementation of the knowledge gained is giving us spectacular results in our outer life successes and inner minds matured joy and all, the life is fulfilled only. For that purpose only, we are here every day, coming, assembling, doing our part of our own study sadhana. So I wish you all the best for it to continue till you reach the ultimate goal. And I really appreciate your being regular and sincere in spite of your being very busy. And my special gratitudes to you for because of you only I am able to committedly myself study every day, find time and come and sit here. नहीं है तो आराम से खाकर सो सकता हूँ मैं भी. The mind would have been tempting me to go here and there. Every day at this time, 12:40, 12:30, I have to come here. So it has become a good duty. This is the way my time is rightly utilized and mind is also brought here. And some knowledge of Gita along with you all I am also gaining. So that way it is benefiting me too. Therefore, for that I am extending my thanks and gratitudes to you. So let both of us continue, conclude, study Gita, and independently we ponder over and catch the essence, and we try to be practical in implementing Gita Jnanam so that our lives are beautiful. Seeing us, when others also get inspired when they ask, we can guide them also to this great, stupendous, excellent, wonderful Gita Margadarshanam. So welcome once again. Like every day, today also we'll have the three topics of Bhagavad Gita as well as our common sense thought. Then we have the learning of third sloka from Sri Rama Stotram. So let's make a beginning. Om, Om, Om. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. ॐ नमस्ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयो भवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च. ॐ शञ्च मे मयश्च मे प्रियञ्च मे नुकामश्च मे कामश्च मे सौमनसश्च मे श्रेयश्च मे यशश्च मे वशश्च मे द्विजिश्च विञ्चामदर्ता च मे क्षेमश्च मे धृतिश्च मे विश्वञ्च मे महश्च मे संविच्च मे ज्ञात्रञ्च मे सूश्च मे प्रसूश्च मे सीरं च मे लयश्च मरुतं च मे अमृतं च मे अयक्ष्मं च मे अनामयच्च मे जीवातुश्च मे दीर्घायुत्वं च मे अनमित्रं च मे अभयं च मे सुगं च मे शयनं च मे सोषा च मे सुदिनं च मे. Two, three mistakes happened. So once more we'll chant. Om Shancha me Mayascha me Priyancha me Nukamascha me Kamascha me Saumanasascha me Shre Saumanasascha me Bhadrancha me Shreyascha me Vasyascha me Shashcha me Bhagascha me Dravidancha me Antacha me Dhartacha me क्षेमश्च मे धुतिश्च मे विश्वञ्च मे महश्च मे संविच्च मे ज्ञात्रञ्च मे सूश्च मे प्रसूश्च मे सीरञ्च मे लयश्च मरुतञ्च मे अमृतञ्च मे अयक्ष्मञ्च मे अनामयच्च मे जीवातुश्च मे दीर्घायुक्तं च मे अनमित्रं च मे अभयं च मे सुखं च मे शयनं च मे सूष्टा च मे सुदिनं च मे. ॐ सदाशिवोम ॐ शान्तिः. Like this, like every day, having chanted our these Shanti mantras, straight away we come to our first topic of Bhagavad Gita. We are studying Bhagavad Gita given by Lord Krishna to and through Arjuna to all of us in the Kurukshetra Yuddha, when Arjuna was totally lost in his mind of decision, seeing Bhishma Dronadi, who are more powerful than him, as well as who are enemies now, standing in front, whom he loves so much. Then, when he was that way, totally lost in body, mind, senses, he surrendered to Krishna Bhagavan. Bhagavan Krishna, right from the scratch or beginning, started giving such an education and knowledge of man making and succeeding outside and inside, then divine making knowledge. So we have seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chapters. We are into ninth chapter. The title of this chapter is the Raja Vidya Raja Guhya Yogam. In that also almost 25 shlokas we have seen, where as promised the royal knowledge, royal secret, both theory about what is Bhagavan and practices to be done to really experience the Bhagavan. And the practices are thus those which remove the obstacles from experiencing Bhagavan. Bhagavan is always experienced. In and through everywhere, what is there is God only. When I look at you, when I look at the world, when I look at myself, what I am looking at is Bhagavan only, because other than the Lord, there is nothing possible. Yet some things are covering me from visualizing or experiencing Him directly. Therefore, those covers are removed. That's called as sadhana. That sadhana is jnana sadhana or the vijnana sadhana. Jnanam is theory about Lord. That is maya tatamidam sarvam jagadavyaktamurtina. And the vijnanam is aham kraturaham yajnaha. All these things. Okay. Then the off late, what we have seen is those who do upasanas, they go to Swarga, they come back. But those who are with Ananya Chinta, worshipping, surrendering me only, they will reach me. Thus, the 22nd mantra was the ultimate. We taught you Ananya Chintayanto Mam, Yejana Pari Upasate, Tesham Nityam Yuktanamaham, Yogakshemam Vahami. So, both success in the world, success in spirituality, can comes to us by the grace of Lord if we are the worshippers of the God. The two types of worship of three types of worship of God are: one, in your own puja room, worship Him; second, take the whole world as the Lord and do your seva as worship; third one is what? Your own study of Shastra, trying to understand the Lord. These three are the worship of God. Tuning yourself to the Lord. ठीक है? तो ऐसा करने का श्लोक में देखा. So that was योगक्षेमम. Then we saw, even you do the bhakti of Anya Devata, that comes to me only because there is nobody other than me. But it is in you, the ignorance about me, the Supreme, that will make you worship other gods for the lower results. You get all of them, but you don't get me. Therefore, Tattvena ataha chavantite. This was the 24th shloka we have seen. ये भी अन्य देवता भक्ता यजन्ते श्रद्धयान्वितः ते भी मामेव कौन्ते यजन्ते अविधिपूर्वकम्. And the fact is, aham hi sarvayajnanam bhokta prabhurevacha. But natumam avijananti. But they are not knowing me, the truth, the substratum. Therefore, from the tattva they miss. Means what? They get everything but not the main thing. We are all doing that. We are getting money. We are getting objects. We are indulging in the enjoyment of objects. We are getting the friends. We are getting powers, names, positions, fames. But we are not getting the reality, the truth, which is very subtle, which is beyond all the world of names, forms. Even to listen to this also, we don't have the open capacity and patience. That much we are involved in getting all the non-essentials. Bhagavan says, Tattvena ataha chavanti. Tattvena, like you have gone to Brindavan. You stayed 10 days, but you have not seen Lord Krishna there. You went to Madrinath. You took lot of photographs. But भगवान का ही दर्शन करके नहीं आए. गंगा मैया का बस गए. दूर से फोटो लिया लेकिन नहाए नहीं उसमें. You understand it? Tattvena chavanti. From the tattva, from the reality, from the essential thing, you miss out too. By your other pursuits other than me. That is the meaning of this shloka. Then in the 25th, yesterday we saw ki whomever you are worshipping, that you reach. Obviously, when you worship me, you reach me. Reaching the Lord means what? knowing whatever faculties we have given by Him only, thus we are surrendering to Him and doing everything for the God told by the God. This is one meaning of reaching God. Second is what? The essence of the whole world is God. So that essence is in me also. So instead of identifying with the outer things which differentiate, when we identify the substratum, that is the meaning of reaching the God. So you will reach me when you this way you worship me. So that was 25th shloka. Now be attentive. In today's shloka 26th, what we will see is he Bhagavan says, worshipping me is so simple and so easy. It is only your pure question of devotion, attitude, and surrender. As regard the practice of the worship is concerned, I give equal value to someone who does so much of exhaustive puja to me with so much of the paraphernalia and the objects and steps of worship. So too, the ones who give me small little things also. So I am not worried about the processes items, objects which you offer to me during puja. I am concerned about are you doing it with full faith and devotion in me? If that is done, I am happy with the one who has given me minimum, and I will never be happy with the one who has given me the objects so much, but not the devotion or attitude. We will see the shloka and the meaning and the examples. So in this shloka, Bhagavan is telling us 26th way, the sulabhata of worshipping me. Saulabhyam कहते हैं इसकी. And why I have to worship him? To reach him. Why? In the 25th shloka it is said. What was that? Yanti devavrata devan pitrunyanti pitruvrataha bhutani yanti bhutejyaha yanti mad yajnahapi mam. So yanti means they reach. So the pursuer of the doctor, medicine, you become doctor. Pursuer of the engineering, become engineer. Politics, politician. So too, those who are worshipping the devatas, they reach to those devatas or are blessed by those devatas. So to those who worship Pitru Devata, they go there, they get that blessing. So to Bhutaniyanti, other demigods, those who worship, small little benefits they get from them. But those who worship me here means meditate on me. As Maya Tatamidam Sarvam Shloka said, that I am the Avyakta Murti, the substratum of everything. As the self of all, I am there, but not seen. No. Like the water is not seen in all the waves. The gold is not seen in the ornaments, but without the gold, the ornaments cannot be. Without the water, the waves cannot be. That way, the ones who worship me and reach me, then Yanti Madhyajina Mama, they will experience their oneness with me. They were as infinite I am, they are infinite. As I am blissful I am, they are blissful. As I am without any misery or problem, those people who have reached me also are without any misery or limitation or problem. That is what was said yesterday. So, whomever you worship, you. So, we gave the thought, whatever you cultivate in your mind, that you become. Gunda, 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 gunda. Terrorist, 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 terrorist. देशभक्त, 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 देशभक्त. क्या सोचोगे आप वो बनोगे. Like that larva pupa becoming the butterfly. So, encash that possibility of. Therefore, after 50 years, if you want to become a great patriotic, from now onwards, you all know about the country and entertain that thought of patriotism, then you become a great Deshabhakta. Is it not? So too, you want to serve the country through whatever the profession you have taken up. From now you entertain, after 20 years you'll be that. From now onwards, कुछ भी हो जाए देश के लिए, but I will be selfish for my own money and all. If that way you train yourself, you become that type of liability to the nation. देखो, सोच लो. So this shloka though talks about sadhana, for vyavahar also you have learned from it. Always, therefore, know the values, know the important things to be lived in the life, then keep practicing them so that you become that. You go on fighting with parents, then you become only the hater of them. You go on fighting with a brother, sister, you will be always inimical to them. Everything, whatever you do, you become a gluttonous person of you'll become like that. If you train yourself to be a person to share things with everyone, that becomes your nature. So you chant Gita shlokas, you learn Gita shloka. You only sing cinema songs, you only watch movies, that nonsense enters your mind. You get what you do, you sleep what you sow. है ना? जो आप आम का पौधा लगाओगे तो आम फल आएगा, नारियल थोड़ी आएगा. नारियल का लगा हो तो नारियल आएगा, आम थोड़ी आएगा. This is what is the crux of this shloka. So it's all in our hands. So Bhagavan has given all the resources like body, mind, intellect. He gave the another resources as a time. He gave the guidance and metaphors in the form of gurus and shastras. Then studying them, deciding for ourselves what exactly we want to be or become. Keep on doing that. One day you become that. It is both ways. You decide to reach there and walk this path, you reach. Or without knowing where to reach, you just walk the path. Whatever the path leads to, you reach there. Like you decide to reach to the jail, and for entering to the jail, do the corruption and chori, you reach. Or you don't know you reach the jail, but you do be a corrupt and chori garo, naturally you'll be taken to the jail. Knowingly do and reach, without knowingly keep on doing, you will reach that only. अब बातें नहीं बोलना मैं यहाँ कैसे पहुंच गया तो इस रास्ते में आया तो फिर इधर ही पहुंचेगा. And why he became so dull at the 20 years of age, this stupid fellow, when he has to join a job or interview. वो मेरा डल है इतना दिमाग ऐसा क्यों बना मेरा, मैं सोचा नहीं. अबे तू कर ही हो रहा था from the age of 15 years. Wasting your time in cell phone, your all nonsense things. Slowly, slowly you made your mind intellect so dull-witted. ना कुछ याद नहीं रहता, कोई नौकरी नहीं मिलता, कोई इंटरव्यू में जवाब नहीं दे सकते, then निकम्मा निकम्मा बन गए. Now you are crying, no, nobody is giving you. You look at your face, who will give you? So what to do, Swamiji? Now reverse karo. Next 2 years is your target to stop all that nonsense and do positive things. First, know your talent, your qualification, and in that you try to get the job. To get that job, what are the other extracurriculars you have to learn? Keep on learning. Along with that, be dynamic, be active. So these things when you learn, be loyal, be the honest. इन सबको तुम बनाओगे अंदर, the Lord will give the opportunity for you to work somewhere. क्यों नहीं मिलेगा वो नौकरी? Why not? We'll get everything will be possible when we plan and prepare ourselves. The whole life is to prepare and perform and achieve. That's why yesterday's common sense thought also the mind's mischief of performing without preparation. You remember that? I remember. So yesterday or day before. Now let's come to our today's shloka. What is that? One of the again topmost shlokas of Geetha. Very beautiful. Top 25 में आप लगा सकते हो ये. Wherein it is very easy to worship the Lord, to make him pleased. If he is pleased, he blesses. He blesses, nothing is impossible to achieve. Please, you be a dynamic youngsters of using your intellect to plan out your goal and reach out at the same time. Seek the help of the other people and the world and nature. Same time, have faith in the God, the one who is managing the show of the whole world, and through prayers invoke his blessings and guidance also and help also. All put together is our evolution or development. Don't neglect any one of them. Don't neglect God, don't neglect Prakriti, don't neglect the other people, don't neglect your own efforts. All four put together is our evolution. Like I pray to the God, because of His grace only Gita is happening. I take the help of my gurus, therefore only I am able to do. I take your help that you are coming every day, therefore I am able to do. And I put my own efforts of studying and coming on time to the class and take the class. सब मिलकर ही क्लास हो रहा है, नहीं तो नहीं होता. Yeah. Now let us see the shloka number 26, one of the beautiful one. The theme is what? To worship me, it is very simple. Only few things you give me, I am happy with that. But more than that, I look at your devotion and attitude. श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम, श्रीगीता शरणं मम, श्रीव्यासा शरणं मम, श्रीसद्गुरु शरणं मम, श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम, शरणं मम, शरणं मम. ओम श्रीकृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ नवमोऽध्यायः. राजविद्या राजगुह्ययोगः. श्रीभगवानुवाच. अथ षष्टि द्विषष्टि षड्विंशतितमः श्लोकः 26. श्रीभगवानुवाच. पत्रं पुष्पं फलं तोयं, पत्रं पुष्पं फलं तोयं, पत्रं पुष्पं फलं तोयं, पत्रं पुष्पं फलं तोयं, यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति, यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति, यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति, यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति, तदहं भक्त्युपहृतं, तदहं भक्त्युपहृतं, तदहं भक्त्युपहृतं, तदहं भक्त्युपहृतं. अश्नामि प्रयतात्मनः, अश्नामि प्रयतात्मनः, अश्नामि प्रयतात्मनः, ashnami prayatatmanah. Together. Sri Bhagavanuvach patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhaktupahrutam ashnami prayatatmanah. Sri Bhagavanuvach patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhaktupahrutam ashnami prayatatmanah. Friends, remember the topic is the Bhakti Shatkam devotion. Here, along with devotion, the knowledge also Bhagavan is giving. The knowledge aspect was Maya Tatavidam Sarvam, the subtle substratum permeating everything. The devotion aspect, Lord says, I am the maintainer, manager, creator, sustainer, and dissolver of the world. To that me, knowing my all these powers, when you devote through my blessings, you again will get Yoga Kshemam and will get even me also. That's the topic going on. Therefore, how to worship the God? That is the topic here. So through the worship of the God, problems go away. Through the public worship of the God, the desires are fulfilled. Through the worship of the God, you can evolve our life spiritually also. For that, therefore, we have to become devotee of God. Devotee worships the God. So worshipping a God is very simple. That is what this sloka. But what matters is our inner devotion. So I'll explain you one by one. Word very simple but very practical, very important. Here Arjuna, Bhagavan says, Patram means a leaf only. Pushpam, a flower only. Phalam, one small fruit. Toyam, little of the water. Whoever he may be, Yaha means whoever you devotees, may to me be attended. Bhaktya prayachati. With devotion he offers to me. Okay, with so much of devotion and dedication and surrender, he offers to me. Tat, that offering given to me, bhaktya upahrutam, with so much devotion, prepared and brought for me, aham, me, prayatma prayatma means the prayatatma means the pure hearted. So a pure hearted person with extreme devotion, even if he offers me one leaf, one flower, one fruit, even little water also, I am happy. And with me happy, I will really give them whatever they want. But here the word repeated is bhakti two times. है ना? Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhaktya prayachet. Second line, tadaham bhaktya upahrutam ashnami. So therefore, what we give to the Lord, though it is important, depending on our capacity, with what inner pure faith and devotion we are giving it to the Lord, that is important. So therefore, we have to discuss and understanding the meaning of bhaktya. So in that many aspects are there. 2, 3 only I'll talk about. One aspect of bhaktya means what? Oh Lord, I know you are great. Also because of you. And I want your blessings for my growth. But for that, I have to give you something through upasana. But I have nothing. I have only small little things. This alone I am giving. In this attitude, whatever we have, we can give. That is called as bhaktya upahrutam. Okay? That's the meaning of bhaktya upahrutam. Second is what? As I said, ki you are the only one who can bless me, take care of me. With this full faith, I am offering it. There's no doubt in me regarding your mahima, regarding your glory, regarding your shaktis, regarding your kindness. So these things I know, the faith born out of it I have. With that faith, these things I am giving. When this way, when you offer, then it is called bhaktya. And I know you will receive these things I have given, and you don't mind the quantity given, but you are aware of my pure heart and devotion. Oh Lord, please bless me. Like when we go to somebody's house and they call, and or somewhere, so we know the people who give us bhojanam or dakshina. So when we look at their eyes, we know are they giving out of full love and devotion, respect, or out of formality. When they give out of formality, we smile. We don't take also because that won't suffer. That won't help them. You can give to some other places where you can. But to Guru and to Mahatma, the temple, when you give, it's not the amount or quantity which matters. What matters? Your bhakti. So soaked in devotion, even minimum you give, I take. But without devotion, so much also you give, I won't take. Therefore, with bhakti you have to give. Now one famous example is that of Duryodhana Adi. When the Lord was going there sent by Pandavas for that Rayabaram or for that as an ambassador to discuss and sort out and avoid the Yuddham, so Duryodhana called Krishna. He was prepared with 56 bhoga, chapan bhog bolte hain, to give Krishna. And then patao Krishna. And if doesn't listen our words, then we will capture Krishna. With this idea, he offered so many things to Krishna. Krishna did not go to his house for bhojanam. Where did he go? He went to the Chachaji of Duryodhana, who is a great, great bhakta. He is Vidurji. Vidurji was not there at that time at home. Krishna went there. Vidurji's Patni was there. She was so happy. Bhagwan himself came to the house. What is there to offer? उनके घर में कुछ था ही नहीं. Then there were kela was there, bananas. She removed the chilka out of her devotion. She threw the kela and she gave chilka to him. Skin of banana. He took that and he ate and he blessed them. Because she offered with so much devotion. In the devotion, she forgot because she was excited. Ki Bhagavan, who is a Samasta Sushti Siddhilaya Karaka Bhagavan, who is such a great one, maintain the whole thing. Such a Lord has come to house. और क्या चाहिए? और क्या फिर मन बुद्धि तो है ना, टेंशन में आ जाता है कि नहीं? Out of that excitement, when to your house some great millionaire or prime minister or chief minister come, don't you get that thing? मेरे घर आ गए रे बाबा. Any great sports person or whoever the famous personality comes. So she was in that mood. So she gave the skin of banana nut. He ate that also. He did not go to Duryodhana's. All the meva, malpui, whatever he has given, never went because there was no bhakti. But here he went because the bhakti is there. Therefore, from today, all of you, with the faith in the presence of Lord, with the faith in the power of the Lord, with the faith in the kindness of the Lord, that He will take care of me, He will remove my problems, He will fulfill my wishes, He will give me the devotion, He will give me the knowledge, and He will make me one with Him. With all this bhakti, faith and bhakti shraddha, say, even minimum we offer, Bhagavan will be more happy to take it. Bhagavan says in Bhagavatam many places, without pure devotion, thousands of things you give, they never make me happy. With pure faith, even little stuti you do, little japa you do, little puja you do, little of dakshina you give or the faladi you offer karo, that is enough for me. So with devotion, give one patram, one leaf you offer, that is enough to me. With devotion, one pushpam you offer, that is enough for me to bless you. Little devotion ka with a little you give phalam, one small fruit you give, that is enough. So to little water you offer. Now the famous examples for these four things in our shastras are the patram. The patram is the great, the Bhakta Kannappa, or you can take the example of Rukmini Mata. There was a competition between Rukmini and Satyabhama. It is not in Bhagavata, in some other Purana it must be there. All Puranas put together is knowledge. So, who is great devotee of Lord? Let's see. So, the Satyabhama tried to weigh the Lord in the weighing machine by giving all her gold ornaments, everything. Bhagwan ka palla bhari tha. No, that all the things that she gave was only on the up, matlab, it was not balancing. So Rukmini said, I have nothing. I offer myself to the Lord. Then she took one tulam, padla, niche ho gaya. So that is a proof that Bhagavan with devotion, even patram, a petal, a leaf is given, he is happy. That doesn't mean that it doesn't love Satyabhama and all, but Rukmini ka yahan prem andar dil se, total surrender wala bhakti. With that she gave only a leaf. That was enough. Tulsi Dadu. Okay, then Pushpa example is the great, lot of examples are there for the Pushpa. The greatest is the Gajendra Bhagavan. When he was caught up in that crocodile in the river, caught by him, almost going to die, he took a lotus with the trunk from that and he offered to the Lord, Narayana Akila Guru, Bhagavan Namaste, Narayana Akila Guru, Bhagavan Namaste. He gave that. Bhagavan came running and removed that crocodile, saved Hathi. So Pushpa was enough. for the Lord. One Pushpa offered, he came, but with devotion, with faith. Remember these things. Undoubted devotion, full faith. Yes, Lord is there, everywhere there. He is the one from whom the whole world has come. He is maintaining. Into him everything goes. He is the kind, compassionate one. He will give whatever we want. Other religious people who destroy our faith in our own religion. When you listen to all of that, मन में भक्ति कहाँ से आएगा भाई? This is the biggest problem we have. Thank God, some great directors, producers are bringing out some devotional serials and movies. Thank God. कुछ तो जिंदा है. But you take it seriously, sincerely, close eyes and feel the presence of Lord Krishna in yourself everywhere. Be a devotee with full faith. And then offer even small patra pushpa, he is happy. Then the phalam, by offering the fruits. No, I gave you right now, fruit ka chilka diya unhone. Many people know many examples. The famous is the Mata Shabari. She was told Rama will come till that time do tapasya here, then you leave the body and reach. She's a Mahayogi. Don't take the Shabari and Valmiki as tribals as it is shown. Or they are Mahajnanis, they are Mahayogis, Mahavadutas they are. That is somewhere some people who have not studied the Shastra, they present it that way for their own movie and all that. Valmiki was written Ramayana. How can he be a tribal? Shabari Mata, who after the Bhagavan Darshan, by his grace, who has reached to the Rama Saketa Loka, how can she be a tribal woman? Nonsense. They are all Maha Bhakta, Maha Yogi. Their Sharira may be like that. Valmiki to Brahmana. Is a born Brahmana, brought up in that Bhillon ke jati mein. Without knowing all that, कोई भी कुछ कह देते हम मान लेते. Anyway, that's not our purpose. She only gave the fruits. Never she gave the बेर झूठा वाला. इधर उधर लिखा है आउट ऑफ क्रिएटिंग इमोशन. यू सी होल रामायणम पढ़ो, उधर लिखा है क्या? वाल्मीकि लिखेंगे ना ऐसा है तो. हाउ कैन शी गिव झूठा टू लॉर्ड? जस्ट टू टेस्ट एंड से दैट अच्छा वाला है तभी दूंगी, ऐसा भाव के लिए उन्होंने ऐसा लिखा है. एंड टू मेक द लॉर्ड द ग्रेटर, दैट लॉर्ड इवन द झूठा बेर दिया तब भी लेते हैं. वो भगवान के महिमा, भक्त के महिमा बताने के लिए बताया, बट एक्चुअल स्टोरी में हाउ कैन शी गिव द झूठा वाला? You have to lift your understanding level. नहीं पढ़ोगे शास्त्र बेवकूफी तरह, anybody says anything you listen. But the point is, by offering the fruits, she was given mukti by the Lord. And by offering the waters, toyam, so many bhaktas, by offering abhisheka to Lord Vishnu or Shiva, offering jala only, they all got moksha. Or anything what they wanted. Therefore, patram, pushpam, phalam, toyam, yome bhaktya prayachati. Second, tadaham bhaktya upahrutam ashnami. Ashnami and I take it. Once I take it, I bless you so much. But what is this? Prayatatmanaha. Prayatatma means one, the one who has made his heart pure and who has put efforts to procure these things, even little, and offer. Okay, do that. And offerings to Lord and bought in the shop, which is not so good. Kalka parso ka banawa mithaiya. These are all second, third grade of devotion. The real devotion is आप ही के घर में पेड़ होना चाहिए पुष्पों का, जिसको आपने उगाया, और उस पेड़ के पुष्प को भगवान को अर्पण करना. This is true. The idea of offering all this is what? Karma I do, but karma phala I give it to you. Therefore, I am not bound by karma phala. Thus, my heart becomes purer and purer. In that pure heart, the pure devotion to you and the knowledge about you, as said, you, Maya tata vidam sarvam jagat avyakta murtina, that clicks, that experience that comes. That Bhagavan will say after 2 shlokas. When you go on offering whatever you do to me, how you get purified and get the knowledge about me, he will tell in the next 2 shloka 27, 28. So here, bhaktya upahrutam ashnami. प्रयतात्मना. So प्रयतात्मा means with effort. खुद ना नैवेद्य बना के भगवान को खिलाना. Not somewhere some short, soft, some sweet you brought. किसने बनाया, उसने नहाया है कि नहीं पता, कितने दिन पहले का है, वो मटेरियल क्या ऐड किया उसमें. No, you can't give those things. Real devotion is you find time and put effort and make it and give. Like when we also go to somebody's house, कोई होटल से मंगा कर खिलाया, we don't enjoy that. When खुद बना के एक दाल एक रोटी दे दो, that is enough. We don't want quantity, variety, and all. What we need is that your effort. Effort is what Lord wants, not what you give. Are Bhagavan Bhikari thodi hai ki he wants what you give. He is a Swami of the whole world. Everything is his only. That if you don't give Patra Pushpa Phala Toya, marenge thodi kya books hai. Everything is his only. We are giving ourselves, our devotion, our mind, our intellect, not the objects. Through the objects, we have to give these. Therefore, objects are not important. Attitude of devotion is important. Therefore, when you give attitude of devotion, then give the best also. Again, when you can afford. When you are करोड़पति लखपति हो, then स्वामी जी मैं आपने कहा तो एक पत्र पुष्प दे रहा हूँ. Again, that is बेवकूफी. When you can offer, you give big lavishly 56 भोग to Lord again. Bhagwan will take that. Whether you give small or big, devotion is important. With devotion, if you give small, I can take. With devotion, if you give more, that also I will take. But bhaktya upahrutam prayatatmanah ashnami. Bhaktya prayachati. With devotion when he gives. Okay. In the pure Vedanta, the patra pushpa phalatoya are the 4 of our inner equipments. Patra is mind, which is goes on patati. है ना, एक जगह से दूसरी जगह जंप करता रहता है. आवर माइंड, गिविंग दैट माइंड इज गिविंग द पत्रम. ओके. देन pushpam is what? Vikasa. The blossoming is the nature of the flower. So our intellect, which with newer and newer knowledge gets on blossomed, that intellect is the symbol for the pushpa. Therefore, offering the intellect is offering the pushpa. Okay. Then the phalam. All the experiences are made as the you say the impressions in us in the form of chitta. Therefore, offering the chitta to the Lord is called as offering the phalam. Then the toyam is what? Water, that which continuously flows from one experience to other, called as our own ego, the ahankara. Offering the ahankara is called offering the toyam. So patra, pushpa, phalam, toyam is mana, buddhi, chitta and ahankara offer to the Lord. That is the devotion. Now, all those subtle things we don't share right now with you. When you grow, you yourself will know. Some other Mahatmas come and guide you. So right now, what is the understanding? Offering these with devotion to the Lord, He will be pleased. He will bless us with the best of the things. So I gave you a lot of examples also, quotations also. So from today, you just every day after the bath, go to the Lord, offer any of these things and pray, Lord, keep me on right track of the righteousness, of honesty, of purity, of sin, meritorious life. So too, let me be a great devotee and a person of your knowledge. Day by day, let me grow. Keep those great Mahatmas as your ideals. No, the Prahladas, the Nachiketas, great Bhaktas and Jnanis. And to reach to that level, put your efforts also. Then through the Upasana, ask the Bhagavan, he will bless. And don't be like Ravana. Ravana also great tapasya to Lord Shiva. He has offered his own hide also, almost. At that time, Shivji gave. Then he asked for the power of all the 3 worlds ruling, and then he troubled everyone. But Aisam Varmang Mat Mangna Fir. That is wrong then. Then to kill you or finish the Ravana, as Rama Bhagavan has to take avatara and suffer so much, the Lord has to come. Right now, in the beginning only, we are saying our prayers to the Lord for a decent, noble outer life, decent, noble inner life, and spiritual evolution. इसके अलावा और कुछ भी मत मांगना. मांगोगे तो खुद को भी धोखा होगा. You will trouble others also. So in this way, this shloka says the sulabhata of bhakti. In the same way, just chant sometime the name of the Lord, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Narayana, that reaches him. Or one stotra you chant, Apna Vartaram, Dataram, Sarvasampadam. I am teaching you every day. Lokaviramam, Sri Ramam, Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyam. A little go to a temple and make 11 pradakshinas. Bhagavan is happy. तो इस तरह से धीरे धीरे हम डिवोशन के द्वारा reaching near to the God by being blessed by him. You should actually remember God is so much powerful that whole universe is under his control. So if he wills to bless us, can't he take us out of any of the problem? Can't he give us whatever we want? He will give himself also. भगवान का स्वरूप ही है कि नेचर कि वो सरेंडर टू हिम एंड गिव देमसेल्व्स टू हिम, ही गिव्स हिमसेल्फ टू देम. जो अपने आप को भगवान के लिए अर्पण करते हैं, भगवान अपने आप को हमको देते हैं. भगवान गिविंग हिमसेल्फ टू अस इज ही विल मेक अस एक्सपीरियंस व्हाट इज ही इज द सबस्ट्रेटम ऑफ द होल यूनिवर्स. अव्यक्त मूर्ति maya tatamidam sarvam jagat avyaktam. So in this way, beautiful shloka is this one, 26. Yaad rakhna. Patram Sri Bhagavanu vacha, patram pushpam phalam toyam, yo me bhaktya prayachati, tadaham bhaktyupahrutam, ashnami prayatatmanaha. तो लोग कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं, शबरी की तरह तुम खिलाते नहीं। लोग कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं, द्रौपदी की तरह तुम बुलाते नहीं। शबरी की तरह खिलाते चलो, कृष्ण गोविंद गोपाल गाते जाओ, याद आएगा उनको कभी न कभी, दास पाएगा उनको कभी न कभी। ऐसे विश्वास मन में जमाते चलो, कृष्ण गोविंद गोपाल गाते चलो। See, along with your professional jobs, your study, etc. Revel in these devotions. If not, what will happen? Your empty mind goes in behind the objects, behind the people, and they are so ignorant, immature. They don't understand your love, etc. They can't reciprocate, or you only become slave to them by more and more demanding. And the life पूरा कचरा कचरा कबाड़ा कबाड़ा सत्यानाश हो जाएगा. And don't portray them as the great Devadas who died for Paru. That's the worst of the story in life. बेवकूफों, यू आर लाइफ देश सेवा के लिए, भगवान के लिए होना चाहिए, नॉट फॉर ए स्टूपिड पारू. दैट इज ऑल रॉन्ग गाइडेंस. Every movie today wherein the boy for girl, girl for the boy, they dedicate their life is given is the wretched of the misguidance to you. As a human being, your main goal be to reach the God, to serve the nation, not to get lost in one stupid. Go through your marriage, now your wife, children or husband, ये सब नौटंकी चलेगा, but don't portray that that alone is the goal of life. Then all your abilities, capacities as human being are misused. इट इज लाइक 2000 रुपए के नोट में कोई तंबाकू डाल के उससे हमने क्या है ना, एक सिगरेट पिया या तंबाकू डाल के वो बीड़ी लगाई, 2000 रुपए के नोट. Is it not a murkhata? So to a human life with which you can reach the God, you are using, misusing, abusing it for some wretched things of the world. Can there be any murkhata? And that is why some movies where they show that hero has discarded everybody, including the heroine, for some ideals. That movie I appreciate. That is correct. That is a correct guidance for the youth. Your life is to be dedicated to higher goal. A part of the life is these things, which are not so necessary. No compulsion, थोड़ी है वो. And those who have, really served the nation or the world, they have risen above all that. The Vajpayee, the Abul Kalams, and the great prime ministers of our present now, उनको सारा टाइम एनर्जी क्यों रहा पूरा देश सेवा के लिए? Because they are not lost in any nonsense. But others, they have ability, talent, but that's all being misused somewhere else for small little goals of life. Hope you are understanding what is hinted at. Thank you. This is our Geetha today. Tomorrow we will see. Bhagavan says, in this way, slowly come to the next level of not only Patra Pushpalam Toyam, all other things which you do when you offer to me. The result of this that you become purified and you become qualified and you become noble and you reach me. All that we'll see tomorrow. Thank you. Now today's common sense thought is very, very simple one. Narayana. Every day we are seeing one thing, the mind's mischief. Today also in the mind's mischief is some important thought only. कि देखो भाई, in this world, for the beauty of the world, things and beings are of different varieties. For the beautification of the world, the things are different. But when the different things are seen, but for some or the other purpose of selfishness or reason, when you differentiate the things, separate the things, divide the things, then say something is good I like, something bad I don't like, you are suffering in your own mind and you are creating calamity in the world. Therefore, the mind's mischief of differentiating should be conquered by the intellect's usage of finding something common and uniting and synergizing and enjoying your life with the world around. देखो भाई, डिफरेंस लाने के लिए क्या कोई ज्यादा मेहनत थोड़ी चाहिए. एवरीथिंग इज डिफरेंट, लाइक यू आर डिफरेंट, आई एम डिफरेंट by 1,000 reasons. But this difference and followed by differentiation will never synergize both of us. But when we came under one platform of studying Geetha, forgetting all our differences, is not this beautiful classes happening every day. So the mind's mischief is to differentiate because of some or the other criteria. Then the mind is disturbed. Thereafter, we cannot be peaceful and happy. But when the intellect comes into picture, find some common thing. When you get united, then you never suffer. Now see what's happening in Canada on the name of this Khalistan and all. Some funny misguided fellows are raising slogans and doing the nonsense. Now, naturally, the other side also will become active. Yesterday and today, we see the pro-Indian started raising the Indian flags there. Now, both are Indians with this idea. If they don't unite, slowly, will it not become a big, different group and they will fight with each other there? Both are Indians only. And what is Khalistan? What nonsense? Every one of them are Hindus only. Where from they were all born? And how come these particular groups started? Sanatana Dharmi only. They are trained in the warfare, etc., to protect the Sanatana Dharma from these Mughals and all this nonsense. They are all Sanatana. Don't they know that? Then now, because of some misguidance, you try to separate yourself from the main group. Then differentiate करोगे तो problem हो जाएगा. If I differentiate, I prompt you to also differentiate. When we become different, then we become animalistic, enemy. Then our energies get wasted only for the useless things. That is the only glory of Hinduism, Sanatana Dharma, which says talk about the one truth first. Thereafter, follow your own things. Don't try to differentiate beyond a limit. That is why in India, every religion, every caste, every creed, everybody are getting the place to stay. If the Sanatana Dharma is adamant and says nobody else should be, then nobody can stay in the world at all. Adaptability. Because finally we see only two things. One, all are human beings. Second, everybody will have to reach to the divine. If you reach through that path, it suits to you, go. If this path, go. That is why only in Hinduism, millions of devatas have come, millions of paths have come. How many hours they come? How does it matter? Like when you reach on the way of reaching the mountain top, you go in your path and you say yours is great, others is useless. But after reaching there, when you look back, everyone is doing best to reach the path. All are correct. That is the glory only of Sanatana Dharma. Therefore, we don't convert others. Therefore, we don't compel others. Therefore, we don't say, Talwar pakadke, join Hinduism, otherwise I'll kill you. Or cunningly, we don't convert others by destroying the faith in others about their own religion. हम तो कहते हैं गीता पढ़ के यू बिकम ए बेटर क्रिश्चियन, बेटर मुस्लिम, बेटर सिख, better become your Jain or Buddha. You need not become. We don't tell Gita to you for this purpose of converting you. We tell Gita because it's talking truth. Now reach truth from wherever you are. How does it matter? That is only in Gita. Our Shastras only say that to reach to the Lord, you have to go even beyond Shastras. We are nowhere adamant or fanatic. Only one place we are strong, that you have to reach to the ultimate for your own moksha, which is ultimate. उसमें कोई गलती नहीं है. Thank you. So this way, mind's mischief of differentiation should be conquered by the intellect's intervention to bring oneness, unity. Any reason by which we become united is correct. Any reason by which we get differentiated and fight with each other is wrong. Now be intelligent this way. This topic has to be spoken for 20 days. We're taking so many examples and all, but only 10 minutes I spoke to you. Thank you. Now come to our Sri Rama Stotram, third shloka. So first is Apanam Bharataram, second yesterday was Arthanam Artyantaram. Then the third one is beautiful one. He says, uh, together both to Rama and Lakshmana, we are praying. Oh Lord, I am walking in this path of dharma and the jnana and moksha and service. Many obstacles will come, inner and outer. Therefore, you and Lakshmana both, with all your arrow bow ready, stand in front of me, guide me as what do you call, the escorts, pilots, and eliminate all those enemies or any obstructions. See that my path is beautiful. What a great shloka it is. So, Sannaddaha, very fully ready, alert. Kavachi, Khadgi, having the Kavacha and Khadga, wearing the Kavacha and Hatme Khadga. Chapa Bana Dharaha, having bow and arrow. You are in a young avastha. Okay, Sannaddaha, Kavachi, Khadgi, Chapa Bana Dharo. You are Gachan Mama Agrataha Nityam, always moving in front of me. Ramaha Patu Salakshmanaha, Rama along with Lakshmana, protect me. So, like the president of India goes, so much of army people with all the weapons ready to see that there are no obstacles. So therefore, we are praying to Rama Lakshmana, be ready with bow and arrow and the khadga, etc., and kavacha, and protect me on this path of righteousness. And who are the enemies to us? Mainly our own inner enemies of our negativities. So to some negative people around. So protect me in the path of dharma, path of moksha, path of seva, path of prema. So sannadha kavachi khadgi. So sannadh hokar kavachi खड्ग हाथ में लेकर चाप बाण धरहा हाथ में धनुर्बाण लेकर युवा द वेरी डायनामिक पावरफुल यंग अवस्था में रहने वाले गच्छन मम अग्रतः मेरे सामने जाते हुए राम लॉर्ड रामा अलग लक्ष्मण पातु प्रोटेक्ट मी. Every day if we pray this now, Ram Lakshmana will be always with us to protect us from all the inner and outer enemies on our noble paths. Oh, such a great are our shlokas, the meanings, the prayers, the purposes. और इन सबको छोड़कर कहाँ भाग रहे रे, कहाँ भटक रहे रे बुद्धू लोग. My dear youngsters, humbly I am requesting, study our shastras, understand the beauty in them, practice, keep on evolving in your inner and outer life. That's what you are given human life, not to squander it in all the nonsense. Thank you. 6 times let's chant it. Om Sri Ramanugrahena Paramatma Anubhava Praptyartam Darshana Praptyartam Sanatanamasya Vishwayapti Dvara Vishwa Pragati Praptyartam Samasta Yuvanamapi Samasta Satkarmasu Digvijayartam Cha Sri Rama Stotrantargata Shloka Paranam Sarve Varishyamahe Om Om Sannaddah Kavachi Khadgi Chapabana Dharo Yuva Gachan Mamagrato Nityam रामः पातु स लक्ष्मणः सन्नद्धः कवची खड्गी चापबाणधरो युवा गच्छन् ममाग्रतो नित्यं रामः पातु स लक्ष्मणः सन्नद्धः कवची खड्गी चापबाणधरो युवा गच्छन् ममाग्रतो नित्यं रामः पातु स लक्ष्मणः सन्नद्धः कवची खड्गी चापबाणधरो युवा गच्छन् ममाग्रतो नित्यं रामः पातु स लक्ष्मणः सन्नद्धः कवची खड्गी चापबाणधरो युवा गच्छन् ममाग्रतो नित्यं रामः पातु स लक्ष्मणः सन्नद्धः कवची खड्गी चापबाणधरो युवा गच्छन् ममाग्रतो नित्यं रामः पातु स लक्ष्मणः. All topics today are of highest quality. You can listen it 2-3 times and help yourself. Thank you for all your attention. This was our Rama Stotra Shloka. Then common sense thought is be united, don't get differentiated. So too, in Geetha we have seen Patra Pushpa Phalam Toyam Yome Bhaktya Prayachati Tadham Bhaktya Varatam Ashnami Prayatatmanaha. With effort, with purity, with positive intentions and nobility, even you offer Patra Pushpa Phala Toya, Bhagavan is happy to bless us with the best of everything. Thank you. Om Durjana Sajjano Bhuyat Sajjana Shantimapniyat Shanto Muccheda Vandevyah Muktashanyan Vimochetom Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Murtyorvamritangamaya Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaha Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Paramanushubhyo Namaha Parabrahmane Namaha Shrutimatre Namaha Gita Matre Namaha Sri Vedavyasa Maharshe Namaha Asmadgurubhyo Namaha Tat Sat Brahmarpanastu. Love you all, dear youngsters. Take care. Om.